Some usage stats make no sense, and you question how massive power creep is, and the best Pokemon aren't common as they should be. But also the game's dead, so no one's like developing anything. Everyone's just using scuffed, hacked rental teams. Everyone's hacking anyways, and no one understands Pokemon. And yeah. And also Encore is just too powerful. Also, I think Sylveon runs us over. Or not. Like, we just get locked down on Mystical Fires and then it's weird. Without the Iron Bundle Encore threat in the background. Okay, but the Dragonite Encore threat. But getting Encored into Iron Defense, not terrible. Also, Prankster means we are actionable with some form of autonomy. What was the Sylveon fear? Did it lose Mystical Fire and I was just tripping? My fear was like we just get Mystical Fired and then we never get to get enough special attack to heal it. Alright, Fire Spin doing more damage than anything, let's go. But Encore is a very balanced and well-designed move. Do we actually have to do, like, the really weird and stupid thing where we recycle now and then get locked into a failed recycle so it's successful while we're Encore locked? So we have to use a priority move. If we use Drain and Kiss, we just get outsped. And then we're back on Iron Defense. If we use Calm Mind, we die to Fire Spin damage. We actually have to do this. Brick a recycle. Get Encored. Fire Spin. Keep using Recycle. I miss the berries healing 50%. Like, 33% is trash, 50% is busted, but everything else is so broken in the game, I'd prefer 50. That makes it extra interesting that the Fire Spin freeing, like, what do? We go into Cresselia and get Encored. So, yeah. Can't use the Draining Kiss, so we're just stuck recycling. We got our Guava Berry. And now we're just here until we run out of PP. And then we just, like, lose on Draining Kiss. 40% feels about perfect. Then, like, that's only 7% more health. Do you even win the game on 7% more health? In a meaningful way? Please. Like, I think the item just cannot exist in an actually balanced state. Then, like, okay, now 45% though. That tips it to feeling stronger. I think we just Tera Draining Kiss. We can... we want to... Yeah, since we're going to get resisted on the first one. Yeah, so he's just going to spam Encore. And because... I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. Normally, like, the Encore shuts it out to where we don't have the ability to play the game. But now we're actually, like, looped here, and we have an out. Back into Sylveon. I guess good thing I didn't go Tera Fairy. Yeah, we need to actually make sure we're in Draining Kiss before we Tera Fairy. Like, the Pokemon that switches out should lose the Encore. Who am I encoring for? The person that was like cheering me on, like, encore, encore, do it again. Yeah, we love you so much. They're gone. What are we playing for? The Sylveon doesn't care about us and respect us. It just screams at us. You call mine, yeah. We just now it's a Sylveon matchup that he opted out of earlier. I'm trying to think, like, is he think he's going to catch us? Like, oh, I call mine, and he switches in Dragonite and Encores. I'm just going to Recycle Brick again. So Klefki's like the soft anti-Encore Pokemon. Because that Prankster at least lets you lose the game on your terms. Tera Fire is spooky. It's kind of what we have to worry about with Sylveon, with like... Ooh, Tera Ground, actually. All mine, the Hyper Voice, Poop Slate, damage boosting, resisted, numbers, and math. Do we just get bricked here? Klefki? Ooh, interesting. That means we do have to Tera Fairy Recycle. We take half the damage there. We get all of our health back before he gets a chance to move. Is it Quick Attack? We have all those Iron Defenses. It'd be crazy if Quick Attack actually does 4. Now the Hyper Voice isn't resisted. But we get like a turn here. And then we like a Guave Berry it back up. We got some Calm Minds. That did not feel like enough health. Oh, he actually... Okay. Oh, wow, we're faster than him just naturally. Okay, that's very helpful to know. The Hyper Voice did kind of do a thing. So, I mean, we can just Calm Mind. We have Draining Kiss outspeeds. I want one more Calm Mind. I think we get enough healing off Draining Kiss after Recycle. But now that we're not Steel anymore, the Hyper Voice does sting. Numbers are going to happen here. It would just be so stupid if, like, a crit calls it. Not Specs. Tera Blast is not more damage than Hyper Voice. We have Recycle. Recycle, survive, and eventually, like, we just get to a Draining Kiss. Oh, alright. Back into Dragonite. Like, did he just do that to burn Recycles so he actually doesn't lose all the PP on Encore? I mean, I think that just made me stronger, though. Like, eventually, we just run out of PP, so we're free to use a different move. And now we have +3 Calm Mind, so our Draining Kiss is, like, decent enough. Prankster makes me faster. It's Quick Attack. It's +1 priority versus +1 priority. So now the extreme speed does more, except we have all those iron defenses. The fire spin does less. The fire spin burn is just annoying. The stream is messing up again? No! It was going so good, wasn't it? Ah. I do not understand why that's happening. What seemed to fix it was just lowering the bitrate. Klefki ends its encore. Alright, you're gonna force me into that again? 20-minute timers are cool too. So we're also like just health timer stalled. He can also just like understand the timer. See, I don't like making stupid comments, even though that kind of happens, because, like, I say this a lot in battles to justify it, where I always assume worst case, regardless if the information is already, like, on the table, where, like, it'll show a life orb burn, I'm like, okay, if Specs damage, or if he has a focus sash, or what if we get outsped on Scarf? It's like, no, we can still win. It's like, no, you have the line of play, because he's life orbed. That's when I'm like, okay. Our Prankster +1, quick attack is +1, it should all line up. I wonder if something really weird happens with like struggle versus our last recycle versus recoil versus we actually get KO'd somehow. Oh, he thought he got me on the fire spin play. Finally, we can attack with our +3 Draining Kiss Tera boost. Oh my goodness. Okay, that means the other Dragonite with the Rocky Helmet, was tank. It's like max hit points, max attack or something. But this one's still leftovers. And it still got pretty wrecked. And now we can just Draining Kiss and win the game off of a nice Klefki Sweep. It's hard to say, like, how does this strategy work? How good is this strategy? Because we beat it. But if he wanted to be a loser, he could have just full timer stalled us. Or used all 8 encores or something. Or try to burn more encores with the Sylveon. And then we actually don't have a win condition, but then, like, okay, but that means, like, this is still good. He wins in a proper battle, but timer and... I just want to, like, let me sweep you then!